A new product or invention? People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
Call InventHelp today for free information. InventHelp can submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. Call InventHelp today.
To get your free inventor's information, call 1-800-352-1609. That's 1-800-352-1609.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement, and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method, and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please, call or go online right now.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
And we are back. Here's a Washington Times story talking about the IRS. The IRS is still out there doing things that it probably shouldn't be doing to conservative groups targeting Tea Parties. 9 Tea Party groups were still awaiting IRS approval for non-profit status nearly 2 years after the political targeting program was exposed. This just goes to show you that the IRS doesn't fear anyone, not even, the law. They don't fear anyone. And we need to, have them understand that they cannot get away with this. People have to pay when they do things that are illegal like this. Plain and simple. We cannot allow these people to get away with such a thing. They can't just decide, maybe, everybody says it's wrong, but you know what? We're still going to do it anyway. So the Inspector General said in a report Thursday that despite hiccups, said the tax agency has generally done a good job of cleaning up its act. Really? There's still people out there, groups out there that were still waiting for IRS approval. Now, IRS employees no longer judge groups based on political leanings, of their names, and has come up with an approved set of questions that mean its agents can no longer ask the type of intrusive questions that landed the agency in trouble. The investigators said in their report, which updated their initial May 2013 finding. Well, then how come there's still 9 groups waiting for approval? It's not like, maybe they don't have a lot of agents working on this stuff because they're all focused on, making sure that everybody is Obamacare compliant. But the IRS still doesn't have a definition for deciding how much politicking crosses the line for non-profit groups. In other words, they shouldn't even be determining such a thing. Quite frankly, they shouldn't. That means applicants who don't agree with the agency's optional expedited processing, which imposes a 40% politics limit, will face the same sort of subjective decision making that plagued Tea Party and conservative groups from 2010 to 2013. Shouldn't matter. This whole notion that the IRS is just arbitrarily deciding, if you're into politics, you can't, more than 40% of your speech is politics, then you can't get our exemption. You're going to be taxed. And that is just wrong. That is anti-Constitution. The IRS has no right to do that. They have to follow the Constitution just like everybody else does. Or they should be forced to anyway, because they're not. They think that they can get away with, all kinds of things. And then even when they're caught, they don't think that they need to, fix it or stop what they're doing, the legal part of what they're doing. They just think, oh, yeah, we can, we got caught. Yeah, we know it's illegal, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Fine, yeah. Well, nobody's going to go to jail over this, so, okay, see you later. Bye, Judge. And they go back to their office and do exactly the same thing that they've been doing. And they're kind of laughing about it. See, that judge thought he was going to get us to stopping these Tea Party groups from getting tax exempt status. No, we're not going to stop. Because nobody's being punished. Nobody is going to jail or being fined or being, reprimanded. Nobody. So yeah, they feel that they can go on doing this forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I know it kind of makes you sad, but look, this is why Rand Paul and other people are saying that we need to get rid of the IRS, plain and simple. It's definitely should be, not allowed, but they do allow it. So, they're not really allowing it, but they're getting away with it. So you might as well allow it if you're letting them get away with it, you are allowing it. That's plain and simple. I'm sorry. Walmart. Everybody's talking about all these, a number of Walmart stores that have mysteriously closed for some reason. Walmart's mysterious store closure devastates a California city. Now, we have all these anti-Walmart people out there. And you know what? In a way, I'm kind of on that bandwagon. I try to avoid shopping at Walmart as much as I possibly can. I have my own reasons for it. And it has nothing to do with, however, that Walmart's the world's largest retailer. I don't care what size they are. I just do not like shopping, particularly like shopping at Walmart. I don't like the way the stores look or how they're laid out, or how I feel when I shop there, or how some employees make me feel when I try to leave there. So I'm not a big fan of shopping at Walmart, but I have nothing. Look, I have seen some real life people of Walmart in Walmart. Yeah, it's kind of shocking. It kind of shocks you, but there really are people out there like that who just aren't doing it for YouTube. And that's who they really are. Fine. I just don't want to be subjected to that type of behavior on a daily basis. So I just don't really, it's not like I avoid, well, I guess I do kind of avoid shopping at Walmart whenever I possibly can. Let's face it, there are certain things that you can get at Walmart that you can't get at Target. I like shopping at Target. I like the way the stores look. I like the clientele better. I like the employees better. Plain and simple. It's my preference, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm not on this bandwagon of people that want to, that hate Walmart just because Walmart's so big. Walmart shouldn't be that big, man. They don't pay their employees anything. And, they're just huge. And all they are is about profit, profit, profit. Man, they don't make nothing. All they do is import all this stuff. And, they don't pay their employees anything. And these people are just poor, poor, poor. I hate Walmart. You shouldn't shop at Walmart. Walmart should be shut down. They should be broken up. They should never exist again. And that's how some people are with Walmart. I'm not like that. Look, they have a right to make a profit just like anybody else. I don't know why all of a sudden, they're so different. Well, Walmart just makes too much profit. Everything in their store for half the year should be free. That's what I'm saying. It should be free because they make so much money. It's free. Oh, no. Those Walton's getting so rich and they're getting richer. Everything should be free. I'm not on that bandwagon. And you people out there who think that Walmart should be closing their stores and they should be shutting down and they should be downsizing and being made smaller and the company should split up into multiple companies, kind of like the phone companies back in the 80s, AT&T and all the Ma Bells and Baby Bells and that kind of stuff. Well, here's what happens when you start to get your wish. And this is a ZeroHedge.com story. Walmart's mysterious store closure devastates a California city. Earlier this month, we brought to you the short history of worker protests at Pico Rivera, California Walmart location. The store has been at the forefront of pickets, walkouts, and sit-ins for some time, with workers staging demonstrations every year since 2012. The latest of which came in November of last year and resulted in the arrest of 24 workers. The employees, whose grievances generally revolve around wages, working conditions, and retaliation, have been supported by the United Food and Commercial Workers International Union, or the UFCW, which last year prevailed in a Canadian Supreme Court case against the retailer stemming from a decade-old incident in Quebec, when Walmart closed the location after workers voted for UFCW representation. Given the store's history, one can hardly be blamed for wondering if Walmart's recent decision to close the location for plumbing issues was in fact an excuse to shutter a problem store. Now, the plight of the Pico Rivera location is of course part of a larger story wherein Walmart, in what we have